Hi, I'm Steph and welcome to lesson 11. So in this lesson we're going to be talking about the key features of functionalist and interactionist theory, and the way that I propose to do that using an 8 ways model is with land links, deconstructing and reconstructing ideas, and symbols and images. And we do that by continuing this bushland tree analogy that we've been working on through all the lessons. So for functionalist theory, you're going to talk about the bushland ecosystem being like all the organs in the body. So all the organs in the body have a function, and all the parts of the bushland ecosystem have a function. All the parts of the plant in the plant pot have a function. You then extrapolate that to society and use Papua New Guinea and local examples. So you go from the bushland scene that we've been talking about to the plant in the pot that has the learning map on it, to Papua New Guinea and local societies, and talk about functionalist theory in relation to those things. And that's how we do those land links that reconstruct, deconstruct, and use the symbols and images of nature to communicate that. So with interactionist theory, again, it's much the same theory. So we start with bushland examples and continue the narrative and analogy to extrapolate to the whole country and to PNG. So we might talk about here's a tree and a dude sits under that tree and it provides him with shade. So in his mind, the tree is a good thing. Then comes another time when he sits under the tree and maybe it's windy and a branch falls out and hits him on the head and hurts him. Tree's a bad thing. Then perhaps the next time he sits under the tree, although he's a little scared, nothing happens. So he decides that trees can be both good and bad depending on the context. So the way that our little dude sitting under the tree in the forest views trees has changed over time based on his interaction with each tree. So that's a way of explaining interactionist theory using these land links and symbols and images. So then you would go from that example and work outwards to applying it to Papua New Guinea and locally. So that's how I see the 8 ways working through this lesson in the explanation of functionalist and interactionist theory. You've got all these key concepts here that we're covering, so we want to make sure that we're looking at these things in relation to the concepts, and hopefully that will be a great lesson. Thanks.